everyone, my name is Zach and welcome to another live stream of Stardew Valley, my 100% series. Give me one moment while I test my audio. Working great. So, I actually do kind of have a little bit of an announcement today because I actually kind of figured something out. I do have to credit a YouTuber for kind of giving me the idea to do this, but I think I'm going to transition to a specific type of farming. And basically, I've actually decided how I'm going to handle this, and this could be like a very valuable money-making opportunity. But I'm going to be spending most of my time in the mines when I'm not working on relationship and when I'm not working on crafting. We're going to be spending most of our time in the mines getting both iron and gold. We actually have more than enough gold, but we are short on iron. We have like 1 bar of iron and not that much ore. We also are running, well, are we low on? No, we have like enough copper. But we're going to be spending a lot of time in our the mines, not only to go after iron ore, but to kill skeletons. Why are we killing skeletons? Because we need a lot of bone fragments to get a farm set up on Ginger Island for taro tubers, so that when we get the island ingredients for taro tubers, we can plant like 100 taro tubers, whatever, and completely finish this quest. And I think that would be actually a very good idea, and I do have to credit the YouTuber Habu. He is a Stardew Valley YouTuber, and he actually did a couple of very impressive speedruns. The one that I watched from him was his speedrun of I can't think. His speedrun for reaching perfection in Stardew Valley in under 24 hours, which was insane to me. And how he built the farm and how he was able to get to 10,000 gold for the golden clock is actually something that I want to try and recreate for me. The problem is that he used ancient fruit to get this money, and I will be using use ancient fruit to get the money, and I will be using like normal repeatable seeds like cranberries and blueberries. But when we get to the next season, I will be showing off this, but for the rest of this season, we're going to be preparing for next time. We're also going to build a couple more beehives to get access to more honey. I will say that I'm actually very excited a little bit. Because I do kind of feel like the end is inside, and I think I do have a solid strategy for reaching perfection now. I did also look into the range of scarecrows, so I do know that some of these are kind of useless. But this should earn us a lot of money. It's probably not going to be over 100,000, but it'll be a lot. So I haven't decided if I'm going to participate in the Egg Festival this year. If we have time, I'll go ahead and participate, but I'm not really keen on doing it. The Egg Festival is open right now. Okay, let's go ahead and sell what we have. And I do want to check the greenhouse. I can't remember what day it actually grows. I'm thinking maybe Tuesday. It's Tuesday. I guess we can do the greenhouse, I think. Out of the greenhouse, the Egg Festival. Hold on. Just kind of noticed there was something. That's weird. So for me, when I'm looking at my stream on Twitch, there's like a black border that I never noticed before. That's maybe because I'm streaming at 720p, I didn't notice that. Oh wait, it must be tomorrow? Yeah, it's tomorrow, okay. In that case, let's actually go, actually, we're gonna swing by, our Ginger Island real quick. We're not gonna stay long, but I just want to, check my crops. It's just fun to me, just what you can learn when you just watch a speedrunner play a certain game. Because I honestly would have never thought of this strategy without it, and it's actually pretty smart. And when the season changes, I'll be going over in detail what exactly that strategy is, but... Okay, so it looks like maybe tomorrow I'll be ready. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the mountains. And we're actually gonna go to a floor with skeletons. I need to figure out which floor that is. '71 to '79. I was thinking about '60s, so it's a good thing I checked. I have a sneeze. It's actually a really good time now I think about it, to use Monster Mask. I don't have one on me, but it could be like a good way to get like a bunch of skeletons. Monster Muds would have also been helpful when I was farming for monsters for the Hunter Slayer goals. What does Monster Muds take? Bat wings, 30 bat wings, 30 slimes. I may be able to make a couple when I get home. Why is ladders not spawning? Find almost every single rock in this cave. Something else I could do is I could frequently go back to the I could frequently go back to Ginger Island and clear out the bone rocks from dig site. For anyone curious, I'm definitely, well, for anyone that really cares, I definitely am not playing this as efficiently as I could be, and this is definitely my first time going for perfection, so there's probably going to be people that may be watching my videos and just wonder how I'm just being so bad and inefficient or whatever, but this is mostly a blind playthrough. The furthest I've ever gone to before I started this series was midway through year 2, and I never even completed the community center. So, this entire thing is a completely uncharted territory, and I'm trying my best to do things as efficiently as possible, but I'm going into the series with no knowledge of how the game works. I'm just, like, learning by doing. That's one thing that I do kind of have a slight problem with, One of my friends that that is also trying to, he is actually playing Stardew Valley on PlayStation, so you will actually be earning a platinum trophy. But we're often like going back and forth, just saying, "Hey, I just did this," or "He just did that," or whatever. And we're just kind of like comparing like our stats and all this kind of stuff, see how close we are to 100% completion. At this point, I'm actually the closest because he actually just started his completion playthrough, and this was his platinum playthrough. And before, he was just playing like on his phone, and he wasn't actually going for 100% completion. Or not really on his phone, like on his like his Switch, and he wasn't actually going for completion. But he recently started a new game on PlayStation, and he actually was able to get start working on 100% completion. He actually started off the series with getting the JoJo Mart achievement, and to my knowledge, he hasn't been completely working on the 100% on perfection of Stardew Valley. He hasn't been completely working on perfection of Stardew Valley, he just kind of does it when he has time. But we just frequently go back and forth, and sometimes like I'll say something to him, I say, just so you know, make sure you don't do this in your playthrough. And he say, "Oh, did you do that?" And I'll just say something like, "Yes." He said, "Rip." And most recent example is I told him about the advanced crafting feature that I discovered last week. And he said, "Oh, you didn't know about that? That feature was a thing?" I said, "No." And he just said "rip," and just kind of about the fact that I just didn't really understand something that's been in the game presumably for years. It's just kind of funny to me. It's just he is definitely more knowledgeable in the game than me, but I've done a lot more in this game than he has. So it's kind of hard to say, like, who is kind of more the expert. I definitely have been kind of looking to him for guidance, though, just for advice on how to handle certain things. But, I'm definitely like learning by practicing. Learning by doing, I should say. I actually kind of have a slight little bit of a competition with him. Even though he may not see it, even though he's not really competing much. But I just kind of have like a lot of friends that I often like interact with whenever I work on presenting games on this channel. And a lot of my friends I talk to, they are often familiar with the games that I'm playing. And something that I think is kind of funny is one of my main friends that I am often competing with, he kind of did something wow, only 15,000, that's weak. He played Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, a game that completed yesterday. He completed Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, a game that completed yesterday, shortly after it came out, and what I think is kind of funny is he was just often like giving me shit out. I just never really played that game. And what I think is funny is here's our last iron bar. What I think is kind of funny is he actually hasn't done everything in Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I always get like such a kick out of it because he's like the person that plays like hundreds and hundreds of games, but most of the time it's just like let's plays and or like a standard playthrough, I should say. And he always gives me so much shit whenever I don't play a game or I don't try a game. He gives me shit all the time for not playing like the Spider-Man series, and because he just praises it like the best series in existence. But it's just really funny to me because in comparing the statistics for the achievements that I got in Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order and the achievements that he got, there's so much stuff, so much easy stuff that he just never did, which I think is hilarious. Like, an example, he never fought like all four of the optional bosses. He never explored the Rex Venator. He never got all the Sim canisters. Because there's so much stuff that he's never actually done, which I just think is so fun to me. Once again, if you see one of my friends getting online, please do not message them if you're on your own Xbox. I don't want to put myself on Do Not Disturb if I don't have to, because I want to be able to show myself getting the achievements. Go ahead and check our shed over here. Okay, we are going to be selling our frozen geodes, our solar essence, our prehistoric scapula. We're also going to get rid of our bone sword. I need to find where my monster musk is. Guess we can make some. Also gonna store our trap bobbers, don't really need them. Gonna take out our iron ore. that will give us a decent amount of iron ingots. Why do I have a random taro root? Do I need that for something? Not summer seeds. I don't know. I don't want to sell that, but I don't know if I was saving it for a specific reason. And one of my chests should be a... Oh, there's a taro root. And one of my chests should be a... Monster Musk. I just don't know where it is. I didn't use it. I don't think I did. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened to my Monster Mask, but I definitely crafted it. That's some iridium tier. Nice. I think we're gonna get like another pet petter from Marnie. Just so I don't have to worry about these guys. Okay, let's go ahead and process this, and I guess we'll just participate in the to build another oil maker. It's funny. Leo is not participating because he's in the village now. Oh, I almost got 10. I think I broke my record. I can remember I got 7 last time, or 9. I think we won that. Five-year champ, baby! I wonder if I was a little bit more efficient in my route, if I could have actually gone that 10th one. That'd be kind of cool. Hey, now I need to remember, do not sell the cloth because I need that for a crafting recipe. See, 2 iron bars, shit. Let's see, we crafted 8 iron bars. Now we have 3 recipes left. And one of them we still haven't unlocked. And let's go to sleep. Today is Sunday, which means we have more gifts to give out. Let's get a amethyst knot in this chest. What did she say? I only read I had dreams of marrying you. I don't know how that thing ended. All I saw was I had dreams of marrying you. I kind of want to like go back in the stream and pause it to find out. It's kind of funny to me. There's been, how do I want to say this? It's funny to me how I'm kind of like how I started and how where I'm at now, I guess. And it's been kind of an interesting experience, even though there have been times where I wasn't completely entertained. And I had to end the stream off out of pure boredom. But what I've been actually enjoying is just, I guess, the thrill of reaching perfection for the first time, because can't help but feel like I'm really close. And it's definitely been like an interesting thought. It's been a really interesting thought. This is a series that has been in development for over a year. It's actually the longest series on my channel. Longer than Skyrim, to surprise me. And can't help but feel a little bit pride with how this series is turning out. How the fact that we're nearing the end of this series. Please don't tell me I hit the beach. Okay, good. Dwarf is at 5 hearts, which is great. Something I will say is I'm not particularly thrilled about the fact that I'm having to resort to using my laptop to stream, and part of the reason is it's not the easiest computer to use for streaming, mainly because of the fact that it's very stubborn and trying to make things work. And the program using OBS will actually freeze if I try and like go into the properties of say my game setting, which connects to my Elgato, and try and get the Elgato to display. And my program will literally freeze because it's unable to actually show the progress. And I guess what I'm been kind of a little bit conflicted with is I've been honestly unsure if like how this is gonna go around among like people that watch my channel, because more people are actually familiar with my channel on YouTube, because I definitely have like at least like 10 or 11 more subscribers on YouTube than I do followers on Twitch. But I don't exactly have an active community, at least because I do kind of feel like that people may watch my stuff, but it's oh, you don't actually have a auto better. People may watch my content, but apart from a couple people that just frequently come back and comment on my streams, I haven't really seen evidence of the same people coming back. And again, like, it's very hard for me to like gauge that type of thing. We're going to the beach now. It's very hard for me to like gauge that type of thing. But I can only really hope that people will be kind of understanding of what I'm kind of having to sacrifice, I guess. Because if it was, I would honestly rather be oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay, that's the last one. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I would much rather be streaming on my desktop than I would on my laptop. It's mainly because my laptop is only really good for schoolwork. It's not made for streaming. At least I haven't been using it for streaming. What? I was missing two, wasn't I? I don't understand what I'm missing. And I guess there's one thing that we can check. We need to figure this out. I'm gonna check the professor, see if there's a reward that I didn't claim. If it was hidden on the island or hidden by a note, it would tell me. If it was hidden in a muscle, it would tell me. So the only thing that makes sense there has to be something. No, I claimed all that. This is only for PC, that doesn't help. Stardew Valley, Golden, Walnuts. Hold on, I'm gonna need to do some research to find out which one I'm missing. I just don't know which one I'm missing, so I'm just gonna go to the ones that I'm not positive that I've gotten. That's interesting. So we now have all the golden walnuts, which is great. Don't have to worry about that. So now we should be up 1%. I think, wait, were we at 88% before? We may have been. Okay, so let's go ahead and head back to our farm. So unfortunately, because we were kind of offset by a day, we won't be getting our crops of ancient fruit grown on Mondays anymore. It'll be grown on Tuesdays. Unfortunate, but shit happens. I think what I want to do for the rest of it today is kind of do some expanding on my farm a little bit. Not in terms of lots of land, but just getting some things I've been meaning to get done. In fact, we actually won't be able to do that actually because we can build an oil maker. We're out of slime. It's actually one of the things I was wanting to do. Can we build beehives? Iron bars, maple syrup. I think this tree gives maple syrup, but we haven't got anything from it. Let's just go to sleep. Go ahead and check our thing here. Want to see where things stand. I can't remember. I think I got 15,000 for this last time. It's not a lot. It's definitely probably one of the worst crops to grow because of how little it gives you. I'm hoping that by growing cranberries and blueberries in summer and fall, we'll be earning a lot more. Plus, we're going to be changing up a little bit how we're going to be handling the farm. Also very close to getting to our first million towards our goal of God damn, fucking brain. Getting close to our first million of our goal of God, sorry, my brain is fried. 10 million for the golden clock. 760,000, we 300 more thousand. I'm hoping that we'll be able to get like a lot once like our primary money thing is going to be coming from the ancient fruit. It's so nice. I really hate trellis crops. So green beans, freaking can't remember what else. I think grapes is a trellis crop. I don't like these because you can't actually. You have to like literally walk up to it. You can't just walk through it and harvest them all at once. It's so annoying. I can't actually do my idea for improving the harvest thing until the next season. Because even if I were to reshape it, we will still only be able to grow green beans, so won't be able to do that in fall. What I actually can do in preparation for the next year, if we are still going to be working on this, for the flower dance, I'm probably going to buy a shit ton of strawberry seeds and just grow that for the entirety of spring next year. Because I guarantee you we will still be working on getting golden clock, although I imagine we won't have much work to work on that in next year. And it's sent to our animals. Actually, yeah. Actually, no. I want to get the gifts out before it gets too late. It's not like lately, but before their schedule gets to a point where I will need to look up their schedule, if that makes sense. It's really... It's Alex is the only one that is kind of problematic because he is not always in the same place. Then I'll remember which chest goes to where. The dwarf is at 5 hearts still. But he is all done with the gifts. Alex is still at 4 hearts. And last up is Krobus. Crovis is almost fully maxed out. One heart away. Go to the mines. Oh yeah, this is much better. Let's go ahead and mine this iron. We're getting a lot of materials now. One thing that I am actually kind of happy about, a little bit pleased. I'm kind of glad I went with the idea of using monster musk. It's just a thing that I knew what it did, but I didn't think it would be helpful. I don't wish I used this thing sooner. Now, I believe it would take... I believe you buy 1 tarot tuber for 2 bone fragments. So if I'm correct, we will need 200 bone fragments in order to buy 100 tarot tubers. Not getting any more bones, which is weird. At least I'm not seeing it pop up. Really hate this sound effect. Any sort of mobility affecting thing I typically hate. I remember like getting so annoyed when I was streaming Borderlands 3. I was getting so annoyed every single time I got inflicted with cryo. God, it's such an annoying status effect. It's just any sort of mobility affecting thing in any sort of game I hate. Because I'm like one of the most impatient people on the face of the earth. Let's go to the bus stop and see where we're at. We are at 58 bone fragments. Now, the reason why I'm focusing my attention on iron ore is to prepare for the next season. I'll be crafting a lot of quality sprinklers. And I want to make sure I'm ready. I remember. Oil maker, where are you? It is 50 slime, okay. So we are now at 10:50. Go ahead and also store the maple syrup. Tomorrow we'll go ahead and craft another keg. And just go to sleep. Go ahead and check our cash room. Okay. Go ahead and make another keg now. We need copper bar, iron bar, and oak resin. I saw you. I'm honestly kind of thinking about changing my hat. Getting this captain's hat thing was pretty cool and all, but I honestly kind of want to get like a different look. And I think I may be able to buy another hat from the cat shop. I did get an achievement recently, didn't I? Maybe. I don't know. I may have cleaned those hats, I may have not. But I'm actually kind of, I don't know why, but I've been having like a craving for Chinese food for a while now. And Chinese food is probably like my favorite type of takeout, if I'm gonna be honest here. Like, screw McDonald's Big Mac, just give me Chinese food. But for like a solid week now, I've been having like a really strong craving for Chinese food. I don't know why I was just randomly reminded of that, but I was. I also don't know why I brought that up. Not really relevant to what I'm doing, but really the first thing that came to my mind is how good Chinese food sounds right now. I guess that's me just thinking with my stomach and not with my head. Everyone's good. Everyone is good. This will always be my primary source of money. But, everything else is just like a small little bonus. We need 2 hardwood. Yeah, let's go ahead and go back to the mines as soon as we put these 2 things in our chest. I'm gonna check each of these houses really each of these chests really carefully. Because either I stored it in one of these chests and I've been missing it, or I sold the monster must that I first crafted. How do we have this in here? mushroom musk. Oh, that's very interesting. There's one more thing that I do want to check. I have jazz and tulips in this chest. Stop. I'm jazzing tulips in this chest. I'm just gonna double check here to make sure that we're not screwing ourselves out of anything. This is repair for the tub of flowers crafting recipe. Oh, Pierre's not here. He must be at Ginger Island. I'll check tomorrow. I'm back to hunter skeletons. You keep on not getting bone fragments from these guys. That they're guaranteed to drop it, I guess it's just a chance. Pretty high chance though. I think I just got a crit on him, that's actually pretty cool. I don't know if I ever got specifically a crit on a skeleton. See, we have 72. Yeah, 130 more. Good news is, usually the quest for... Usually the quest for selling, growing and selling, harvesting and selling, I should say, specific Ginger Island crops, which will give us the last crafting recipe we need. Usually, they give us enough time to be able to at least grow one crop if we grow it right away on day one. If 13 days until this one expires, we're not going to be able to get that one, not with pineapple. Maybe with ginger, and maybe with, ginger, and maybe with Terratube. Definitely with Terratubers if we're doing, like, all this kind of stuff, but definitely not going to be able to do it, with pineapple. I just don't have enough, pineapple seeds for that. 94 now. Okay, and the last area is a slime. As a slime, I should say. Oh, this will give me a lot. We are now at 109. Now at 122. I think that the quest for island ingredients is guaranteed to spawn at least once a season. Could be wrong though. I think we're just getting ready to head on out of here. Maybe one more run through this place and we'll get what we need. Yeah, we're heading out. Tomorrow let's sort through our inventory and you should be able to get a decent boost from today. Go ahead and store you. And I could have sworn that I had a spot for fine quartz. Maybe I use it for crafting. Okay. Let's go ahead and tend to our farm animals. Actually, before we do that, let's go ahead and tend to our inventory. Okay. Oh, I forgot about you. So we should be able to make a lot. We should have a lot more iron coming our way. Just great. Okay. Let's go ahead and tend to our barn animals. Okay. And I think what we're going to do is we are going to go to, oh, there is... Oh, shit. That's fine. I was gonna say we'll use a warp toad and go to the forest, but there's actually no warp toad to the forest. Is what I want to do is to see if I have a new hat unlocked. should have probably brought a warp totem to the farm. Hunter's cat may be new. Yeah, I should look into this. I don't want to buy a duplicate. All these, I feel like I could have gone. We already got the Hunter's cap. And we already got the cool cap, was the other thing I didn't think I got. Yeah, I don't quite know. Hmm. Yeah, every other one we already have, but I don't waste of time. I guess we're still technically a couple hats we could craft, but we have everything here. I literally just pulled through the entire list of hats on the Stardew Valley wiki to see if there's anything that we could have gone from the hat shop, because the way a hat shop works is it gives you hats for each achievement you get in this game. And unfortunately, I already... looks like I already got like all the hats. There's a lot of hats you can make from tailoring, which is something I didn't know. You know what? I don't actually know if it's faster to take the minecart at the bus stop, or faster to use the warp totem. Come back to OBS. You are not what I want. I don't even know what those enemies are called. Honestly, I'm not really seeing much of a difference in Monster Mask. It honestly kind of feels like I'll be getting the same encounter without it, but it does seem to affect the drop rate a little bit. So maybe it is helping. I don't know. From what I understand, what the Monster Mask is supposed to do is to make encounters more common. But I can't say I know for sure if because when I get to floors like this, there's like 2 mobs. I don't know if it's working or not. It honestly been feeling more or less the same. I think we are going to upgrade one of our, pretty much our last remaining tool, the, trash can to rating tier sometime soon. Once we get, like, the things we need for that, we're probably gonna do that. We still need about 60 more. It's floors like this where it makes me feel like that it is working, but I just don't know. Sometimes it feels like the Monster Mask is doing what it's supposed to do, then sometimes I feel like it's not. So I'm thinking maybe a chance to have higher encounters rather than guaranteed higher encounters. See, it's just floors like this that makes you feel like it's not working. There's seriously no mobs on this floor. We need 30 more, 31 more. God, you fucking piece of shit. I hate these floors. Because these fucking skulls are so hard to nail down. Give me a stairs! Thank you. Why? Fucking hate these floors, not what I want. If these floating skulls actually gave bone fragments, then I'd be more inclined to actually be willing to do this, but I don't think I got a single bone fragment in these guys. Borderline useless floor. To be honest, like those floating skulls thing, I don't know why, but it kind of reminds me of like an Undertale enemy. If you never played Undertale, you kind of owe it to yourself to try it out. It's actually a really good game. And I would honestly kind of encourage you to try and go the pacifist route. But the genocide route is kind of depressing, if I'm going to be honest here. But you can play it either way. There's like some enemies designs that just kind of remind me of those floating skull things. I can also, funnily enough, I think I can also see that being like an enemy in Minecraft of all things. Dry throat, hold on. I think I already have an aquamarine ring. Okay, let's go and sell all this. Let's go to sleep. Can you basic bitch Omni Geode? I get a bet 15,000 from this haul. I guess there's something I will say. It's a part of me will be a little bit kind of sad to see this go because I've honestly I've been more enjoying this game, just enjoying playing a game on this channel where it's really meant to make me relax. And I'm definitely more open to streaming a game like this where it's just really going to be meant for me to tone down and relax. There is actually a game project that I was planning on doing for this channel, focusing on the game of Rare Replay. And I was actually almost about ready to load up that game and try and use that as one of the projects I do offline. But I tried and failed to do that consistently offline. And I just lost interest multiple times. But I'm really open to the idea of streaming that game on this channel. And I'm really excited about I've been thinking about ways how I can handle that channel, and that project. What I've been thinking about doing is focusing on completing one arcade game, or one like AC game after for one arcade game, which means I'll be interchanging arcade and HD like over and over again. And I think I want to prioritize games that I think I will have fun over games rather in chronological order. So the arcade game I was thinking about playing first was actually Jetpack something, I can't remember what it's called. But I was thinking about playing that first on this channel, and then I'll just go over and just play one of the HC games. But I haven't decided on when I'm gonna do that. It's nowhere in the near future, but it is like a game project that I'm thinking about doing. I'm actually a really big fan of a lot of the games featured in Rare Replay. One of the first games I ever played on the 360, before I even owned a 360, I was actually playing on my neighbor's, one of my best friends from high school, my best friends from elementaries, Xbox 360. And one of the games we played was Viva Pinata, which is a Rare game, and I always loved playing that game because it was just so relaxing. It's like stress-free, it's all this kind of stuff. But the one time I played that game on my own, one of my friends, just a big old fucking asshole, and it's probably the biggest homophobe, I'm gonna be honest here, called me gay for playing a game like that, and it's just really upset me. Because it's just, I feel like that's just kind of like bad form in general for you to just discriminate on people for trying to enjoy a game they like. Unless it's something like a grown man playing like a Barbie game, because I do know that one of my cousins, not like a grown man, but when I was younger, like a kid, I do remember that one of my cousins had a Barbie game for the Nintendo DS. And she was a girl. But I personally do not think that someone should be just kind of mocked for playing the games they enjoy, regardless of what game it is. But my friends just constantly just berates me every single time he catches me playing a game like Viva Pinata, to the point that whenever I did want to play it, I had to put myself to offline so that my friends couldn't see me. But it's really kind of stupid to me, because it kind of takes away the enjoyment of playing a game like that. And this was also the same person who I've mentioned him like a couple times. I think I actually talked about the fact that he and I cannot like talk about politics without him just calling me retarded for not believing what he believes. And this was also the friend where I almost lost his friendship because we would constantly be getting into arguments because of our conflicting ideologies. And it's just really kind of sad, if I'm gonna be honest here. but he's like a huge old macho man. He thinks that anything that isn't manly is gay. Like one of my favorite movies growing up was Wizard of Oz. I tried to watch that movie with him, and he called that movie gay. So it's just like, it's really stupid. But like, one of my friends always gives me shit whenever he sees me playing a game like that. But I'm willing to put all that aside, willing to take a risk to play a game that probably a lot of people just aren't aware of. And there'll be a lot of games like that that I will be covering once I cover the Rare Replay. And honestly, there's no playlist, no reliable playlist where someone goes 100% of everything in Rare Replay. So I'm actually looking forward to that. There'll also be some games, some HD games that I've never actually touched, like Grabbed by the Ghoulies. I've actually heard like a lot of people saying that that game's a really good game, but I just personally never played it. But that's really every single time. I'm always like hesitant to play like a game on my own because there's always like the lingering thought of, hey, do I want to play this game on Twitch? And I'm thinking that Rare Replay will be one of those games. I don't think we need to use, because we only need 11 more bone fragments. So I don't think we need to use a monster mouse. Let's just go in as is. I also think we may have enough iron, but we don't have enough copper to do what I want to do. Fucking hate these floors. Thank you. It's actually very lucky. I think today may be a lucky day. Hope everyone's week is off to a great start. I kind of have my work cut out for me this week. I need to finish my critical introduction and submit it to my advisor. And I need to draft a story for class tomorrow, for Friday. I have a busy week, but I'm confident I can do it. Kind of coffee bean from those death sprites. That's kind of funny. Really forgot they could drop those. Pretty sure I got one from them before too. Oh, do I have? I have 200. Okay, so we can get out of here. I didn't realize we were also low on, I didn't realize we were also low on, gold, so, like, we have a shit ton of gold ore, so we can easily remedy that. Okay. I'm actually gonna tend to my animals. I keep on getting a little bit of amusement whenever I gotta click a name of one of my animals and I just recast a funny name. I just kinda got a little bit amused when I read that the void chicken's name was Dark Clock. I keep on forgetting like stuff like that, but it's just kind of funny to me. Just how I'm just getting amused by my own humor. Is this technically called rape when you try and milk a sleeping barn animal? Kind of a philosophical question, I guess. Ah. Let's go to sleep. I can't remember what really we sold today. Probably not gonna make much money. I don't think we did anything crazy. But we are over 900,000. Rainy again. Huh. Let's go ahead and store some of our stuff. Something I forgot to do last time. That's fine. Scare shit out of me, not gonna lie. Okay, let's go ahead and enter our animals, and I also want to check the shed. Pretty sure today my jam is ready. Oh, that's so beautiful. Finally, restocked our supply of iron bars to an acceptable level. Okay, let's go ahead and process this, and we'll head into town. Gonna be using the minecart system. Oh, that's funny. It's another thing related to the club I'm in. Gonna use a minecart system to go to the thing faster. So really, once we get this, voice crack. Once we get this, iron, can I up to radium tier? Definitely be, Definitely be in a good place. Because we'll have like all radium pools. Been putting this off for a while, but apparently radium cans actually really good to have. I remember. Did I already put this ore in here? I did. I think what we're going to do now is, oh shit. That's not gonna work. That's gonna take this out and put it in here. I think what we're going to do now is, at 10 days. Let's, what can we do? Go to Ginger Island. Let's go and sell all this. I actually... trying to think of what I want to do for today. I guess we could continue doing with what I was doing before, which is getting things ready for the next year. We need to craft a lot of quality sprinklers. We have 18. We're gonna need a lot more gold. I'm thinking what I'm going to need is either 30 or 40 radium sprinklers, because I'm preparing stuff for not just for this farm, but also for the island farm as well. And one thing that I want to do for the island farm is to, once we get the thing done for island fruit, we're gonna be growing star fruit on the island farm, and I need to check the desert thing. See what the costs are for desert for star fruit. 400. I think I want to check, does star fruit regrow? Or is it a one and done thing? This is actually the second most valued item. Because an iridium tier, one base tier starfruit sells for 825 gold. An iridium tier starfruit goes as high as 1,650. That's with tiller thing, which I have. Base is 750 and 1,500 for iridium. I can't tell if it's a regrowable thing. It looks like it is, but I can't tell. But we're not gonna worry about this just yet. We're at the point where we're just getting things ready. I'm actually gonna change my hat. I don't know what I'm gonna change it to. I wish there was a top hat option. I would love to wear a top hat. Go back to the fedora. And there was something that I keep on forgetting to do. I'm gonna use a coffee because, Pierce, I think his name is, closes at 5. Pierre is what his name is, not Pierce. It's just killing tulips. Yeah, but let's go home. There's one more thing. I keep on forgetting to do this, but I said early on that I was gonna check the shed to see if the jam is ready, and I completely forgot. Because I think I did. We're gonna take care of that now. get us about 50,000. I also think that I'm gonna end the stream an hour early. Instead of streaming until 5, I'm gonna stream until 4. And, not so much. I get the feeling that a lot of people who are unfamiliar with who I am will think that whenever I say something like this, I'm making excuses or I'm lying. But, I'm honestly think I'm hitting my limit today. I'm just gonna be honest today. I think I'm hitting my limit with Stardew Valley. So I think I'm about ready to call it. But, I get the feeling, especially with yesterday, when I ended the stream and I had to lower the difficulty in order to beat Trilla. Because I said I was running out of time. I thought that my mom was making chicken and dumplings. And she was. But it wasn't for us. So before I started streaming, I saw Mom was making that and I thought she was making it for dinner, and usually at around 5, it's ready. What I didn't know was she was making it specifically for her father, just as a little gift for him. And so I really could have continued to play until a little bit later after 5 to keep trying after Trilla, but I didn't know. But the way I said I have something I need to do, it was kind of like vague, but that was code for I need to eat dinner. But I get the feeling a lot of people who are unfamiliar with my channel may hear me say something like that and think that I am lying or making excuses for not playing the game. And it's just simply not the case. So, if I say I'm bored with the game, I'll say I'm bored with the game. That's just how I am. I think this is one of the issues with this moment, because I've done like what I wanted to do, and I think that until we get things in a good place, until that season changes over, there's not much that I can do for this season. One thing that I do want to do, though, is to buy 300 strawberry seeds prepared for next year. We need iron bar, gold bar, refined quartz. Fuck. We don't have that much. Shit. I didn't know this needed refined quartz. Move, dog! Jeez. So I need a lot more quartz. Because I can only make 18 quality sprinklers, not what I want. That actually decides what I'm going to do. I need to get a lot more quartz. Okay, so I think the best place to go for this is to go to floor 16 in the mines. I had a brain fart. Hardwood, that's what I need. Hardwood. Okay, so let's go to floor 60 of the mines. There's this weird sound effect when I've been mining in this area that I just never noticed before. And it's just so unsettling to me. I thought that it was because it was the monster mux that was making it happen, but it seems to be like a default thing. It's such a weird sound. Like if you pay attention to the background audio, it kind of sounds like a sound, like almost like metal scraping against metal, if that makes sense. I have no idea what causes it, but it's unsettling to me. Every single time I hear that, it just freaks me out. It's not like it's a scary sound, I guess, but it's weird. And I never noticed it. You just heard it right there. I never noticed it before, but if you're quiet and you're really listening to the background audio, then it's just like a weird sound effect that you just hear repeated in the audio. It's strange to me. There it is again. I keep on like being silent. I just give people a time to listen, but it's a weird sound, and it's just so weird to me. It's just I've been noticing it for a while now. It's just if you're quiet and you're not doing anything, going back to OBS. If you're quiet and you're not doing anything, it's a jarring sound. I'm not really a type of person that enjoys playing horror games, but that eerie sound effect, it just kind of makes me feel like that it could be a sound that plays in a horror game. Again, like it's not like a scary sound or anything, it's just ominous, I guess, is what I'm looking for. trying to keep an eye out because I don't want to miss any ports, but I'm just not finding anything. I think we got maybe 2 or 3 ports so far. Quartz is honestly kind of an annoying material to get. And I don't know if I can duplicate it with the crystallizer. I'm gonna head up at 6, and the reason why I'm doing this is, I want to test something. I really want to know if I can duplicate this with the crystallizer. There's another game that I've been kind of thinking about playing on this channel, but I would need help to do it, like a group of people to come as friends. And that game is actually Terraria. Terraria is like another game that I started but never finished. I actually started as a co-op. And I recently watched a video of someone showing himself getting the platinum for Terraria. I think that would be a really fun thing to do one day. I need to get some people to help me and be willing to continuously come back and help at a specific time. It's kind of the same thing with Minecraft. I'm open to be playing Minecraft on a stream, but I would want to play that with friends. And getting my friends to continuously come back at a specific time is just something that may not be even able to happen. So let's see if my question is right. I'm so happy. That's honestly kind of an annoying material to find because it's not guaranteed you'll get it on a given floor. At least with ore, you're more than likely to get like 1 ore vein on a given floor. Most of the time you get more than 1, and most of the time you get like 3 or 4. But quartz is just much more harder to get. Just gonna store this bone fragment so I don't lose it. Hopefully I don't forget what I need it for. And hopefully I don't trash it. One second. My phone's ringing. Literally, as soon as I answered, the phone hung up. So, that was actually my dad calling. So I'm actually gonna give it a minute because he may have accidentally hit the end call thing. But literally, as soon as I picked up the thing, the call ended. And nothing's coming up. Got a text from him. Are you able to help your mom with groceries? In 20 minutes. Yes. I feel like that is my family often forgets that I stream at this time. So it's just. And the thing is, my dad, he may be one of the laziest people I've ever met, I swear to God, because he would much rather be sitting on the couch watching TV than he would to, like, help my mom with the groceries. And the reason why I'm saying that is he just sent me a text asking if I can help mom with the groceries, and I'm planning on ending the stream in 20 minutes. And I don't like to leave the stream running with me absent any longer than I have to. And the fact that Dad asked me that when I can hear the TV running from downstairs, from upstairs I should say, makes you think that Dad wants to just sit and watch TV. I know he's watching football right now. Gonna get another 10,000 from this. You're earning a lot more once season changes, because I guarantee you what we can get from harvesting blueberries and cranberries will be a lot more than what we're getting from this piece of shit. So also like to be my last day. As I said before, I am kind of reached my limit on what I want to do today. I'll kind of reach my limit of this game because I feel like I've already done what I want to do. And there's really nothing else I can do until the season changes. So this spring has become the new winter of nothing really happening. And really until the season changes, I can't really do anything crazy in the means of progress. Because I'm not pleased with how little progress I'm making right now, because This freaking... We're just not doing much. We're really just preparing for the next season because we're not earning much this season. Okay. Just heard my mom calling me. I can't do anything about it right now. So another reason why I wanted to end this off today is just oftentimes, like especially since I extended the live streaming of this game and Sims 3 Pets, it is often the case where my mom usually does her shopping on Sundays, so there's some days where she comes home and she wants help with the groceries, and oftentimes I can't do it because I'm streaming, but it's just today is like another one of those days. Like, she doesn't go shopping every single week, but she goes shopping every other week. Oftentimes it's on Sundays. There was one time when I did leave the stream to help my mom with the groceries, but I'm literally gonna be in the live stream at the end of this day anyway, so it's not really too much of a wait. Inconvenience, really. Oh god. Go ahead and tend to our animals, and then we'll go ahead and give the gifts out to our people. Kind of phrase that a little bit weird. For anyone curious, I feel like that we are on the cusp of getting this done. It's just the problem is we're not able to make that much progress. We're not able to make that much progress because we just really are in the process of trying to earn money for the golden clock. Okay. Also, go ahead and get 5 iridium bars to go ahead and upgrade that thing to max. Oh wait, hold on. You only sell ore, you useless bastard. Oh, he's not here. Where's Alex? Yeah, it's 12:50. Okay, so he's not here, he's on Ginger Island. Probably this is really close to being maxed out. Okay, let's go ahead and go here. There's Alex. That's one another thing that I heard about 1.6, another update, is the fact that there'll be different outfits introduced for characters for different seasons. And I actually saw some screenshots of what specifically what the winter outfits will look like for some of the characters. And I think one of the ones I saw was Alex with a snow cap, and that just looks so good. Really can't wait for that game. I really can't wait for that update. It's just I think that'll be so. I don't know if that's supposed to be sunscreen or if he just has a pasty white body, but wow, Harvey. Uh. There's a lot of stuff that's been teased about I can't think. That's stuff that's been teased and hinted at about 1.6, but we don't really know everything that will be included. There's apparently going to be new festivals introduced, both small and large. And by small, I mean like the Moonlight Jellies thing. No, like the Moonlight Jellies thing, and by large, I mean like the luau or the summer dance, flower dance. I mean. But we don't really know everything that they're going to be bringing up. So, really excited for when that update finally drops. because it's gonna change a lot. It's like an entirely new game, essentially. There is one thing that I do want to check real quick. We haven't made any progress, really. We can't make any progress until the season change. Actually, you know what? We're not gonna go to Ginger Island and just check our stats. We're just gonna sell all this stuff and go to bed. There is one thing that I do want to do, and that's check the dwarf. See if he can sell ports. No. Well, that sucks. Can't buy bonds from them though. There's gotta be some way to buy it. Let's just go home. Really kind of stupid. Oh god, that's really stupid. When we next play, we're probably gonna make a couple trips to the mine, see if we can find some quartz that way. Really nothing else much I can, nothing else I can do for today. If you are remotely interested in what you see today, all the games I cover on my channel will be for 100% completion. I'm going to be streaming Stardew Valley yet again next Sunday, 1 p.m. to 5 Pacific Standard Time. Hopefully I'll be able to stream until 5, and hopefully this game can be engaged that long. As I said, this game, there's not much else I can do for the season. This game is just really... There's honestly not much else I can do to raise a progress. So it's been kind of sapping away the enjoyability I've been getting out of this game. And, that's part of the reason why I'm ending it early, is because there's not much else I can do until the summer season changes. But, so I'll be streaming Stardew Valley on Sunday, 1 p.m. to 5 Pacific Standard Time. I'm going to be streaming Sims 3 Pets for 100% completion on Fridays, 1 p.m. to 5 Pacific Standard Time. And I'm going to be streaming Assassin's Creed Unity for 100% completion on Saturdays, 1 p.m. to 4 Pacific Standard Time. It's actually been it's been a while, actually, since we, it's been a while since we, gotten anything from, I can't think. It's been a while since we, covered, an Assassin's Creed game. It's been at least like a few months, but I'm really excited for that. For those curious, just gonna touch on this just a little bit. But let me just go ahead and put to the title. There's something I do want to touch on. That Assassin's Creed Unity does have my save file, so at the start of Saturday's live stream, I am going to show how to clear your save file so I can start a new game and show all the cutscenes. But that's like all you can really expect at the start of Saturday's live stream. Also, by the time we stream on Friday, we will have my desktop back, so goodbye 720p, hello 1080p. And without any further ado, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all next time.